deep and vast, where human memories sleep. There are whispers from the distant past, secrets the cosmos keeps, not of ignorance, but a great unknown. Worlds unspoken, erased from sight, planets vanished.
Previously, we glimpsed the truth humanity was never meant to remember. A signal whispered from the edge of the void. A forgotten planet, Veyla, revealed itself where no world should exist. And a voice, older than memory, awakened inside the minds of those who dared to listen. Lieutenant Kael, the unwilling witness. Dr. Elira, keeper of forbidden knowledge. Admiral Serin, commander torn between loyalty and fear. Together, they crossed the veil and touched a world erased from history. But Veyla is no empty relic. It breathes. It remembers. And it speaks. A voice that claims to be the exiled, a people, a power, truth so vast it once forced humanity to forget. Now, as the veil unravels and the silence is broken, the forgotten stir again. And with their awakening comes a question humanity is not ready to answer: why were these worlds erased? And what terrible price must be paid to remember? When the veil broke, the galaxy remembered. Worlds once erased returned in fire and screams. The forgotten were no longer whispers. They were home, and hungry. A vast starfield. Constellations ripple and twist, rearranging like living code. New planets bleed into existence, half-formed, collapsing atmospheres stabilizing with impossible violence. Montage across the galaxy. Titan-class warships spin helplessly as their navigational maps rewrite mid-flight. Fleets scatter, blind. Civilians clutch their heads in agony as thousands of lifetimes pour into their skulls. Some kneel in awe. Others go mad. On a once empty sector, an entire crimson planet materializes. Its cities already burn, its people already screaming. Mars High Command, the council chambers are drenched in blood and chaos. The possessed counselor, Solan, stands tall, smiling with white fire eyes. Counselor Erin, shouting, panicked. It's everywhere, sectors we swore never existed. How do we fight a memory? Solan, exiled, calm, terrifying. You don't fight memory. You drown in it. Veyla's surface. Kael stands at the shattered spire, glowing faintly with the exiled's power. Elira at his side, torn between awe and fear. Serin keeps her weapon raised, her loyalty fracturing. Elira, whispering, terrified yet reverent. Kael, what have you become? Kael, eyes flickering with countless lives, voice layered. Not what? Who? I am thousands now, and they all want to be heard. The veil is gone. The forgotten stir. And in their awakening, comes the reckoning. The veil has torn. Veyla, the first of the forgotten planets, stirs with life that was never meant to be remembered. A voice echoes through the minds of those who dare to land upon it, calling itself the Exiled. Now, three souls, Lieutenant Kael, Dr. Elira, and Admiral Serin, stand on the edge of a truth older than humanity itself. But some truths refuse to be survived. The stealth vessel hovering in orbit. Veyla swirls below, clouds bending like serpents, lightning flashing in silence. A low heartbeat signal pulses faintly. Every pulse distorts the stars around the planet. Scene 1, Descent into Veyla. The shuttle dives through emerald and violet clouds. The atmosphere swirls unnaturally, bending light. Stars outside elongate like they're being pulled into ribbons. The hull groans. Kael, grim humor, gripping console. Anyone else notice the planet looks like it's trying to swallow us whole? Elira, focused, fingers racing across scanner keys. The atmosphere isn't stable. It's shifting around us. Like it knows we're coming. Serin, snapping, voice clipped. Focus on landing. If the surface is hostile, we're gone in 10 minutes. Kael, muttering, under breath. Comforting optimism, Admiral. The shuttle shakes violently. A warning siren shrieks. Gravity doubles, then vanishes. A crewman floats screaming, then slams to the deck with a crack. Pilot, panicked, fighting controls. Gravity flux. Something's rewriting the pull itself. Kael, yelling over alarms. Rewriting? Planets don't just decide gravity. Elira, staring at readings, voice trembling. This one does. These fluctuations, they are patterned. Not random. It's like the planet's testing us. The shuttle lurches sideways. Sparks fly. Crew shout. Oxygen masks dangle from the ceiling. Serin, command voice, gripping a rail. Stabilize, now. Crash here and the mission's dead before it begins. Pilot, sweating, teeth gritted. Stabilizing, if the laws of physics stay put for more than 5 seconds. The shuttle scrapes through clouds, bursts out into view of the surface, crystalline plains stretching to spiraling mountains that bend upward like corkscrews into the sky. Rivers flow in reverse, streaming into clouds. Forests pulse faintly, glowing like veins beneath translucent skin. Kael, staring out viewport, voice lowering in awe. By the void? This place isn't just alive. It's watching us. Elira, quietly, almost afraid. No. It's remembering us. Serin, harsh, refusing the awe. Enough mysticism. We secure the site, run scans, and leave. Nothing more. The shuttle slams hard onto the crystalline plane, skidding sideways, nearly tipping. The crew are thrown against straps and bulkheads. Silence follows, just the hiss of cooling metal and the distant hum of alien wind. Kael, exhaling, shaky laugh. Smoothest landing I've ever had. 10 out of 10, would crash again. Pilot, deadpan, slumped over controls. Glad I could entertain you while we almost died. Outside, the crystalline terrain glitters unnaturally. The sky bends light into fractals. Shadows crawl without sources. Then, faint silhouettes shift inside the clouds. Massive humanoid shapes, dissolving as if made of mist. Kael, pressing against viewport, whispering. Tell me you see that. Elira, hushed, transfixed. Shapes. Walking the clouds. The stealth vessel hovering in orbit. Veyla swirls below, clouds bending like serpents, lightning flashing in silence. A low heartbeat signal pulses faintly. Every pulse distorts the stars around the planet. Scene 1, Descent into Veyla. The shuttle dives through emerald and violet clouds. The atmosphere swirls unnaturally, bending light. Stars outside elongate like they're being pulled into ribbons. The hull groans. Kael, grim humor, gripping console. Anyone else notice the planet looks like it's trying to swallow us whole? Elira, focused, fingers racing across scanner keys. The atmosphere isn't stable. It's shifting around us. Like it knows we're coming. Serin, snapping, voice clipped. Focus on landing. If the surface is hostile, we're gone in 10 minutes. Kael, muttering, under breath. Comforting optimism, Admiral. The shuttle shakes violently. A warning siren shrieks. Gravity doubles, then vanishes. A crewman floats screaming, then slams to the deck with a crack. Pilot, panicked, fighting controls. Gravity flux. Something's rewriting the pull itself. Kael, yelling over alarms. Rewriting? Planets don't just decide gravity. Elira, staring at readings, voice trembling. This one does. These fluctuations, they are patterned. Not random. It's like the planet's testing us. The shuttle lurches sideways. Sparks fly. Crew shout. Oxygen masks dangle from the ceiling. Serin, command voice, gripping a rail. Stabilize, now. Crash here and the mission's dead before it begins. Pilot, sweating, teeth gritted. Stabilizing, if the laws of physics stay put for more than 5 seconds. The shuttle scrapes through clouds, bursts out into view of the surface, crystalline plains stretching to spiraling mountains that bend upward like corkscrews into the sky. Rivers flow in reverse, streaming into clouds. Forests pulse faintly, glowing like veins beneath translucent skin. Kael, staring out viewport, voice lowering in awe. By the void. This place isn't just alive. It's watching us. Elira, quietly, almost afraid. No. It's remembering us. Serin, harsh, refusing the awe. Enough mysticism. We secure the site, run scans, and leave. Nothing more. The shuttle slams hard onto the crystalline plane, skidding sideways, nearly tipping. The crew are thrown against straps and bulkheads. Silence follows, just the hiss of cooling metal and the distant hum of alien wind. Kael, exhaling, shaky laugh. Smoothest landing I've ever had. 10 out of 10, would crash again. Pilot, deadpan, slumped over controls. Glad I could entertain you while we almost died. Outside, the crystalline terrain glitters unnaturally. The sky bends light into fractals. Shadows crawl without sources. Then, faint silhouettes shift inside the clouds. Massive humanoid shapes, dissolving as if made of mist. Kael, pressing against viewport, whispering. Tell me you see that. Elira, hushed, transfixed. Shapes. Walking the clouds. Elira, breathless, entranced. It's aware. It's looking at us. Exiled, voice echoing inside their skulls, layered, male and female, old and young. You speak as though we were gone. But you walk among our bones. You breathe what we left behind. Kael, hoarse, forcing words. What are you? Exiled, flickering between human and monstrous. We are the shadow carved from your light. The fragments you cast away. The erased, the unnamed. The exiled. The ruins respond, glyphs flare, walls whisper their names back to them. A crystalline tower collapses silently, then reforms in reverse motion. Serin, raising weapon, shouting. Stay back. I don't care what trick you are, this planet dies before you touch us. The exiled tilts its head. The weapon dissolves into crystal dust in her hand. Serin stares at her empty grip, rattled. Exiled, voice deeper, resonant. You cannot kill us. We are in the marrow of your history. We are the silence between your stars. Elira, stepping forward, desperate, voice trembling but steady. Why call to us? Why now? Exiled, tone softens, like sorrow. Because the forgetting falters. The veil weakens. Your kind begins to dream again of what was lost. And if you dream us, we live. Visions slam into them, brief flashes, cities erased in fire, children crying as their faces fade from reality, stars collapsing into silence. Kael drops to his knees, clutching his skull. Kael, screaming. Stop it. Get out of my head. Exiled, calm, unwavering. We are already there. Elira staggers, tears streaming, seeing herself among ancient humans kneeling before beings of light. Serin snarls, resisting, blood trickling from her nose. Serin, through gritted teeth, defiant. If you think humanity will kneel again, you've miscalculated. Exiled, flickering closer, voice almost amused, chilling. You never stopped kneeling. You just chose to forget it. Silence. The light dims slightly. The exiled watches them, waiting. Scene 3, first contact with the exiled. The exiled's presence swells, pressing against their skulls like a second heartbeat. Every word is layered with 1,000 voices, some whispering, some screaming, some weeping. Exiled, echoing, collective. You trespass on the silence. You have broken the veil. Kael, staggering, clutching his head, voice strangled. You're inside me. My thoughts. Exiled, voice like a caress and a blade. Your thoughts are echoes of ours. Your blood remembers what your mind denies. Elira, defiant, forcing her voice steady, stepping forward. We heard your call. We came to understand. Who are you? What are you? Exiled. We are what you cast away. The blood price of your survival. The worlds torn from your memory, the children you abandoned to the dark. The chamber quakes. Glyphs flare along the crystalline walls. Faint screams echo, not from outside, but from within their skulls. Serin, snapping, raising weapon, cold, controlled. You're parasites. Dangerous enough humanity erased you. We'll erase you again. The Exiled's faceless form tilts toward her. Its voice deepens, each word vibrating the marrow of her bones. Exiled, low, resonant. You cannot erase what you are built upon. We are your foundation. Your shadow. Without us, you do not exist. Suddenly, visions slam into them all. The chamber disappears. The visions. They are hurled into memory space, immersed fully in scenes not their own. Kael's POV, a family dinner. Laughter. Then, faces fade to static. His wife and child vanish mid-sentence, leaving him at an empty table. He screams, pounding the surface, as the memory itself erodes. Elira's POV, she stands in a vast library of stars. Books close themselves, their titles unreadable. She tries to open one, but the pages turn blank as soon as she looks. Whole constellations go dark. Serin's POV, she's on a battlefield. Her hands grip a rifle. She fires. Civilians crumple, but their bodies dissolve into nothingness before they hit the ground. The rifle turns to ash in her grip. She screams in fury, not horror. The three collapse in reality, writhing on the floor of the ruin, screaming. Return to the ruins. The vision fades. They lie gasping, sweat dripping. The Exiled looms above them, flickering between angel and monster. Kael, broken whisper. I saw them. My wife. My little girl. They were erased. Like they never. Exiled, soft, almost pitying. Yes. To keep you alive, others were unmade. That is the covenant of forgetting. That is the stain you carry. Elira, shaking, but forcing words. Then humanity built its survival on sacrifice. On entire worlds sacrificed. Exiled, tilting head, voice sharpens. Not sacrifice. Abandonment. Sacrifice remembers. You chose to forget. Serin drags herself up, blood trickling from her nose. Her voice is a snarl. Serin. You call us cowards for surviving? Better forgotten than consumed by you. Humanity lives because we did what was necessary. Exiled, stepping closer, voice booming now, filling the chamber. Necessary? You call the burning of children necessary? You call silence over truth's strength? You are not survivors. You are butchers who convinced yourselves you were clean. The glyphs flash red. The ground vibrates. Kael, snapping, desperate, yelling at both. Stop it. Stop. If they are right, if the council buried this, then we've been living a lie our whole lives. Doesn't that matter to either of you? Elira, grabbing his arm, eyes wild, whispering fiercely. It matters. It means everything. The Exiled suddenly softens, leaning close, its faceless void inches from Kael's face. Exiled, whispering, intimate, chilling. You feel it, don't you? The hollow in your chest. The shadow of what was stolen. We are not strangers, Kael Veyla. We are the missing half of your soul. Kael freezes, breath shallow, unable to respond. The Exiled straightens, voice thundering again. Exiled. You will choose soon. To awaken what was lost, or to bury us deeper. But know this, forgetting cannot last forever. Memory always returns. The chamber falls silent. The Exiled's form flickers and vanishes into shards of light. The ruins are still again, but their breathing is ragged, their minds scarred. Scene 4, The Truth Fragments. The crystalline chamber is silent now, but not empty. The walls hum softly, resonating like distant voices. The three stand amidst the echoes of what they've seen, sweat dripping, breathing ragged. Kael, shaking, whispering. I saw people like us. Older. Fighting them. But not just fighting, bargaining. Elira, pale, voice cracking. Not bargaining. Sacrificing. Whole civilizations cut out of reality, erased like chalk on stone. To protect what remained. Serin, snarling, snapping back. Exactly. Proof that forgetting was necessary. We can't survive remembering them. Humanity couldn't bear it then, we can't bear it now. The crystals tremble faintly, as if reacting to her anger. Light ripples through the walls like veins pulsing. Elira, spinning on her, furious, almost shouting. Or maybe we can't survive without remembering. Memory is power. Knowledge is power. They weren't destroyed, Serin, they were buried. And now, they are unearthing themselves. Kael, to Elira, torn, desperate. So whose side are we on? The Exiled, or the Council who's lied to us for centuries? A heavy silence. The crystals hum louder, and then whisper back their names, in their own voices. First, Kael. Then, Elira. Then, Serin. The sound is intimate, mocking. Serin, snapping, raising weapon at the walls, paranoid. They are inside the structure, inside us. This whole city is alive. Elira, eyes wide, almost entranced. No. Not alive. Remembering. These ruins are memories solidified. Every lie the Council told, every truth they erased, it's stored here, waiting. Kael, haunted, clutching his temples. Then why do they know my name? Why me? I'm no one. Whispering crystals, layered, overlapping Kael's own voice. Kael Veyron. Kael Veyron, we remember what you forgot. Kael stumbles back, horrified. His own voice echoes from a dozen shards. Serin, cold, stepping between him and the walls, snapping at Elira. This is exactly why the Council buried the truth. Knowledge like this corrupts. It unravels. You think you're learning? You're just letting them crawl deeper into your skull. Elira, explosive, shouting, jabbing a finger at her. And you think ignorance makes you strong? That gun won't save you from the truth. It never did. The chamber rumbles, but this time, it feels like laughter. The crystals flicker, and images ripple faintly across their surfaces. Wars, cities erased, faces of millions no one remembers. Kael, breaking down, whispering to himself. Gods, we're walking through a graveyard of forgotten worlds. Elira, soft, but fierce, turning to him. No, Kael. Not a graveyard. A library. And libraries are meant to be read. The crystals flare, humming louder, their whispers swelling, not just names now, but secrets. Fragments of phrases spill into the air, the first erasure. The Covenant. The price of silence. Serin, snarling, pointing her weapon at Elira now. Enough. Whatever you think you're hearing, it's poison. The Exiled don't want truth, they want slaves. If you side with them, you side against humanity. Elira, turning slowly, deadly calm, staring her down. And if you keep burying the past, maybe you're already their slave. The tension is unbearable. Three shadows stand divided, surrounded by ruins that breathe and whisper. Then, suddenly, the crystals go silent. All at once. The chamber is still. The silence is heavier than sound. Kael, whispering, terrified. Why? Why did it stop? A single crystalline spire in the center begins to glow, brighter and brighter, as if it's about to reveal something none of them are ready for. Elira, breathless, awed. Because it wants to show us the first truth. Scene 5, The Shattered Council. Location, Mars High Command, the Grand Council Chamber. Vast amphitheater of obsidian glass and crimson banners. Holograms flicker, showing chaos, colonies glitching, star maps corrupted, entire systems marked unstable. The Council, once the epitome of control, is in uproar. Councillor Serin, furious, pounding the dais. We erased them for a reason. The erasures were the only thing that held our empire together. If the veil collapses now, we lose control of history itself. Councillor Mary's, nervous, clutching trembling hands. And if they are already awake? If the forgotten are clawing their way back into memory, strikes will feed the fire. You cannot bomb an idea. Councillor Serin, cold, pragmatic, voice cutting through the din. Then burn Veyla to ash. Better silence than surrender. Murmurs of agreement ripple, but others recoil in horror. The chamber is split. Councillor Serin, sharp, accusing. Spoken like a coward who fears truth. Tell me, Serin, why does destruction come so quickly to your lips? Unless you know more than you admit. Serin, glaring. I know survival demands sacrifice. I would rather be called a butcher than a corpse. The chamber explodes into shouts. Suddenly, the lights flicker. Holograms stutter, star charts twist into shapes that should not exist. For a moment, the Exiled's whispers seep into the sound system. Exiled's voice, layered, woven through the speakers. You cannot kill memory. You are built upon it. Every erasure is a wound, and the blood is still running. The council freezes. A silence as heavy as vacuum. Councillor Serin, snarling, terrified. They are here. Inside our walls. Shut the system down. Councillor Mary's, desperate, whispering. Inside us, perhaps. Can't you feel it? They don't need ships, they need minds. Councillor Serin's eyes flicker faint white, just for a heartbeat. The Exiled whisper echoes in his own voice now. Serin, voice deepening unnaturally for a moment. Silence is surrender. Fire cleanses all. A few councillors glance at him uneasily, sensing something wrong. But Serin slams a fist to silence dissent. Serin, commanding. Enough. We cannot debate while Veyla grows cancerous. Authorize fleet mobilization. Erase them again, before the infection spreads. Mary's, shouting, standing, near tears. Erase? Do you not see? We are the infection. Every erasure makes us weaker. We are carving out our own bones. Guards move toward Mary's as if to silence her. The chamber turns violent, members yelling, pointing fingers. Then, the central hologram surges to life on its own. Not controlled by any hand. The ruins of Veyla, glowing. Kael, Elira, and Serin flicker into view. The council stares as if caught spying on ghosts. Exiled's voice, from the hologram, calm, cold. You govern shadows of a broken truth. While you argue over silence, we are already in your breath. Suddenly, half the councillors clutch their temples, screaming, as if something inside their memories has been ripped open. A chorus of different languages, forgotten screams, erupts from their throats. The chamber dissolves into chaos. Councillor Serin, horrified, backing away. It's too late. They are not outside the gates. They've been here all along. Serin. His face is calm amidst the madness. A thin smile. His voice, no longer his own. Serin, in Exiled's layered tone. The council is shattered. The covenant is undone. Prepare to remember. The whispers of the Exiled linger, echoing through silence. Scene 6, The Choice. Location, Central Spire, deep within Veyla. The chamber is vast, cathedral-like. The spire pulses like a colossal heart of crystal, veins of light coiling upward into infinity. The Exiled manifest again, a shifting storm of silhouettes, their voices a thousandfold chorus. Kael, Elira, and Serin stand divided before them. Exiled, echoing, layered. You are fractured. One clings to silence. One seeks truth. One hesitates. Choose. Memory or oblivion. Kael, shouting, fists clenched. What happens if we choose memory? Exiled, booming, shaking walls, shards raining from the ceiling. You awaken what was lost. Every wound, every betrayal, every forgotten scream. But wholeness comes with cost. The weight of truth can break what is not strong enough to bear it. Serin steps forward, weapon raised, her face hard as iron. Serin, snarling, furious. Then we choose silence. Humanity survives because we bury weakness. Memory is poison. History is a noose. Elira cuts her off, stepping between her and Kael, voice raw, desperate. Elira. No. We choose to remember. Memory is not weakness, it's identity. Without it, we're shadows living someone else's lie. The spire pulses brighter, the walls humming with tension. Kael staggers under the weight of both voices, whispering. Kael, broken, whispering. And I? I have to choose between you both. The Exiled extend a colossal hand of light toward Kael. The chamber quakes, dust falling in glowing streams. Above, orbital fleets lock weapons on Veyla, red targeting lines flickering across the spire's crown. Exiled, voice deepening, intimate and terrible. Choice is not yours alone, Kael Veyron. Choice is the axis upon which all memory turns. You are the fulcrum. Decide, and all will follow. Kael drops to his knees, clutching his head. Visions slam into him. The council chambers burning in civil war. Stars vanishing as forgotten worlds return. His own family, their faces erased, replaced, erased again. He screams. Kael, through gritted teeth. Why me? Why am I the fulcrum? Exiled, softer, almost kind. Because you are already half erased. You carry absence in your veins. A man with nothing remembered can bear the weight of remembering all. Elira kneels beside him, grabbing his arm. Elira, pleading, eyes fierce. Kael, if you choose silence, everything we've seen, everything we are, it dies again. Don't let them steal it twice. Serin, shaking, levels her weapon at Elira's head, her voice breaking. Serin, snarling, but a tremor in her voice. And if he chooses memory, we bring them back. The Exiled. The wars. The slaughter. Billions dead again. I won't let humanity bleed for ghosts. A thunderous crack, the spire splits slightly, light gushing out like molten stars. The Exiled's hand of light hovers above Kael. The chamber roars with voices. Exiled, layered, demand rising. Choose. Now. Kael, trembling, lifts his head, caught between Elira's pleading, Serin's fury, and the hand of eternity. Kael, whispering, then louder. If I choose wrong, will humanity survive at all? Exiled, hissing, almost amused. There is no wrong choice. Only the truth, or its absence. Survival is merely interpretation. Above, the fleets prepare to fire. The council screams orders. Kael looks up, seeing both futures collide in his mind. His eyes glisten with tears. Kael, soft, trembling. Then maybe survival isn't the point anymore. Kael rising slowly, stepping toward the Exiled's light. Elira gasps. Serin screams and cocks her weapon. Serin, screaming. Kael, don't. Elira, reaching, whispering. Kael, remember us. The hand of the Exiled descends. Kael's fingertips brush the light. Scene 7, the Awakening Pulse. Location, orbit above Veyla plus surface of the spire. Kael reaches out. The Exiled's colossal hand engulfs his. A surge of white gold light erupts through him, veins of fire crawling under his skin. He screams, half in agony, half in ecstasy. The spire explodes outward in a shockwave of pure memory. The veil shatters. Across the galaxy, faint planets flicker into existence on star maps, entire systems returning. Colonies convulse, citizens screaming as alien names and forgotten histories pour back into their minds. Elira, in awe, whispering through tears. It's not just here, it's everywhere. They are coming back. The forgotten are waking. Above, the orbital fleets are torn apart by the shockwave. Ships shatter, comms burst into static. Admirals scream as their crews collapse, clawing at their skulls with memories not their own. Admiral, over comms, distorted, breaking. Abort strike. Too late, oh God, they are inside us. On the surface, Serin drops her weapon, her iron resolve shattering. She stares at Kael, horrified. Serin, hoarse, broken. God help us all, what have you done, Kael? You've doomed us. Kael turns toward her, but his eyes are no longer fully his. They glow with the reflected light of countless lives. When he speaks, his voice carries both his own tone and the Exiled's chorus. Kael, layered, calm but terrifying. No? I freed us. The spire erupts again. The energy ripples outward, painting the night sky with constellations that weren't there before. Stars realign into patterns unseen for millennia. The map of the galaxy itself rewrites. Elira, staggering, laughing through tears, half mad with awe. They erased whole star systems, and now they are flooding back. Kael, do you feel it? Every name, every world, every soul. Kael, clutching his chest, trembling, eyes burning with light. I feel them all. Montage flashes across the galaxy, forgotten planets materializing, their skies erupting in light. Entire civilizations that should not exist blink back into reality, confused, screaming, rejoicing, raging. On Mars, inside the council chambers, alarms blare. Systems overload. Counselors collapse, memories bleeding back. Solon rises, a smile cutting across his possessed face. Solon, exiled, echoing, spreading arms. The covenant is undone. The prison is shattered. The forgotten are home. Veyla, the spire cracks, beams of memory light stabbing into the heavens. Elira clings to Kael, Serin staggers back. The ground itself shifts, crystalline towers rearranging like living archives. Serin, pleading, desperate, to Kael. Stop this. You can't carry them all, they'll tear you apart. You're not a vessel, you're a man. Kael, smiling faintly, blood dripping from his nose, voice echoing. Maybe I was a man. Now, I'm memory. The exiled rise taller behind him, their storm shape stabilizing, more defined, almost human once more. Their whispers flood the chamber. Exiled, chorus, triumphant. Awaken. Across the galaxy, billions of voices scream and whisper in unison, overlapping in a single word. All voices, galaxy-wide. Awaken. A final pulse of the signal, jagged and raw, sears across the darkness. The first choice has been made. The veil crumbles. The forgotten stir. And humanity will never be the same again. The last flicker, a star map reshaped into something unrecognizable. A sigil. A warning. The veil has shattered, and the forgotten have risen. But this was only the beginning. Part 3 of the Forgotten Planets is coming, and with it, the reckoning that will decide the fate of every world. Remember, white right pointing backhand index, subscribe now, so you don't miss the next chapter. Stay with us. The next pulse is near.
Truly trust. Then the first rift, it tears the night, a doorway to the past, through swirling shadows, pure and bright, a new adventure cast. To the forgotten world we journey forth, deep and vast, where human memories sleep. There are whispers from the distant past, secrets the cosmos keeps, not of ignorance, but a great unknown. Worlds unspoken, erased from sight, planets vanished, left alone, hidden from the guiding light. The forgotten planets, their names unheard, lost to every chart, but in the dark a single word, stirring in the void's own heart. Oh, the signal in the void, a whisper through the black, a forgotten echo long employed, calling us to journey back to the worlds unremembered, to the stars that hide their truth, where memories are dismembered and time has stolen youth. The signal calls a haunting plea from beyond the cosmic dust, for humanity to finally see in whom they truly trust. Through the listening post, a faint refrain, a sound that breaks the peace. Across the silence, sharp as rain, seeking sweet release. The briefing room, a nervous hum, as data starts to flow. What ancient truth is yet to come? What seeds will start to grow? They unroll the forbidden map of places never marked, a cosmic truth caught in a trap, from where the darkness sparked. Oh, the signal in the void, a whisper through the black, a forgotten echo long employed, calling us to journey back to the worlds unremembered, to the stars that hide their truth, where memories are dismembered and time has stolen youth. The signal calls a haunting plea from beyond the cosmic dust, for humanity to finally see in whom they truly trust. Then the first rift, it tears the night, a doorway to the past, through swirling shadows, pure and bright, a new adventure cast. To the forgotten world we journey forth, a mystery to unfold, where ancient secrets find their worth, stories yet untold.